Yesterday, in McCutcheon versus FEC, the Supreme Court decided to pour even more money into our politics and our process. Really sad. Our founders, they sacrificed everything, their lives, their liberty, their sacred honor, for a democracy, a government of the many, not a government of the money. People. The court talks about voice in a democracy, but all of this money is suffocating the airwaves, suffocating the voices of the many. There's a terrible agenda here. This is very, very wrong, disappointing, not surprising from this court. Yes.
Can't the DNC and the Democratic Party in general take the same advantage of this ruling that Republicans can? It lets you seek more money from some of your biggest donors. It lets you form joint fundraising. Why can't Democrats use this to their advantage just as much as Republicans?
Well, it doesn't make it right. In other words, we have had our dare out there for a while. We have, for a number of years now, tried to empower small donors to diminish the role of money in politics. I think that's what the public wants to see. It doesn't, just because the ante is raised for everyone does not make it right. And it was a very bad decision, but totally consistent with their backward thinking and undermining our democracy, which this court did in Citizens United. I'm not thinking politically about this. I'm thinking about our democracy. You know, is it just supposed to be a money war? Is that what this is? That's what really turns off the public. Nothing, again, is more disillusioning to the public than the vast display of money spent and campaigns, and largely on the part of the exploiters. This is a very existential threat to who we are and how we do our campaigning and our government, and it should be something that should be roundly rejected. There's nothing we can do about it. It's the Supreme Court, but we can organize against it, and we can have a message of reform that says this is unacceptable. How can they talk about this being about the First Amendment and the voice of the people when they have snuffed out the voice of the people with these decisions? It's difficult because you can't win unless you have the resources to fight an unlimited, constant spigot of undisclosed, God knows from where and from whom, supply of money into the system. It's just plain wrong. It's just plain wrong.